Our fascination with the unseen and unknown draws us to unravel mysteries and explore beyond what is known. Many cultures share stories of hidden realms inhabited by both benevolent and malevolent beings. They may look different and have various names, but the stories revolve around similar themes. One of the most well-known of these beings is the Djinn. The word genie is derived from Djinn, which refers to spirits in Middle Eastern folklore predating Islam. Like humans, Djinn have free will and can choose to be good or evil. According to Islamic sources, they were created from smokeless fire and inhabited Earth long before humans. Similar beings exist in cultures worldwide. These spirits, often with the power to influence humans and interact with the physical world, share common traits such as shape-shifting, supernatural strength, or the ability to possess. The concept of supernatural beings, similar to Djinn, is widespread. Celtic lore speaks of fairies, beings that can bring either blessings or misfortune. In Chinese legends, various ghost types are portrayed as shape-shifting entities with the power to seduce, deceive, or protect. In some accounts of Egyptology, spiritual beings could aid or devour souls in the afterlife, depending on one's deeds. Germanic folklore mentions Alps and kobolds as mischievous spirits, some causing nightmares, others helping or hinder based on respect shown. There are spirit entities in Greek mythology who either guide mortals or destroy them through trickery and hunger. In Hinduism, asuras and pretas share similarities with Djinn, with asuras opposing gods and pretas being restless spirits. Certain entities rule over the mountains, rewarding the respectful and punishing the irreverent, according to Incans. In Japan are shape-shifting spirits and demons with powers that can both help and harm, much like Djinn. The Maya mention invisible spirits, called alexes, that protect land and crops if honored, but punish those who ignore or offend them. Lamashtu and Yudaku are ancient spirits, or demons known for possession, illness, and haunting the living in Mesopotamia. In medieval Mexico, there are known destructive star demons and shapeshifters tied to cosmic chaos and magical transformation. Mongols contacted underworld demons through shamanist rituals. Some entities were helpful, others chaotic or deadly. Natives of the New World believe in creatures like the Wendigo, spirit that can possess humans, among others like skinwalkers or even shape-shifting witches. In Norse mythology, there are powerful spirits and undead beings that shapeshift, haunt or protect, depending on how they're treated. Roman accounts also deliver a concept of protective spirits of homes and places, offering blessings or curses based on ritual respect. In Slavic folklore, beings similar to Djinn are often represented by domovoi, household spirits who can be protective or mischievous. In Thailand, Phi spirits haunt the living and must be respected or appeased to avoid harm. Pre-Islamic Turks knew various spirits tied to madness and death, capable of possession and misfortune. In West Africa, the belief in spirits inhabiting remote places and exerting both good and evil influences is very common. Despite cultural differences, these beings often share themes of shape-shifting possession and the ability to impact human lives. These examples show how cultures around the world have developed their own versions of the supernatural beings, capable of interacting with the physical world in ways that range from helpful to harmful. Though their names and specific characteristics differ, the core idea of powerful, unseen entities shaping the fate of humans is a shared theme. It's also possible that some spiritual creatures may be mistaken for purely physical beings, such as Sasquatch, Yeti, mermaids, or even dragons. Djinn were believed to have their own societies, with tribes and kingdoms. For ages, they fought among themselves. When humans appeared, stories say that a heavenly army forced the Djinn into another dimension. Many Djinn have harbored resentment toward humans ever since. It is believed that they live in a hidden world that exists alongside ours, and said to be similar to us in so many ways. They are not gods, though some were once worshipped. They don't live forever. However, their lifespans are much longer than ours. Djinn are known to influence our world in mysterious ways and cause both physical and mental harm. They are known to be powerful mimics who are able to imitate voices, appearances, and objects. They can appear and disappear instantly, move and teleport things, and cause strange occurrences. While some Djinn may offer help, many others are harmful. They cause confusion, fear, and hallucinations. They might appear as smoke or fire or move objects and people, while staying invisible to the human eye. They often try to wear down a person before attempting to take control or abduct them. In ancient stories, when angels were concerned about humans causing trouble, they may have been recalling the violent history of the Djinn. They can cross into our world and take many forms. Some appear as monsters, while others are beautiful. They can transform into animals, mythical creatures, humans, or even angel-like beings. Many are described as tricksters who enjoy toying with people. Some of them are bound to specific objects or places or guarding treasures. They are said to possess immense powers and are capable of causing illness, paralysis, or even death. Djinn are also believed to read minds and exploit our fears and desires. However, not all Djinn are evil. Like humans, they can choose their paths and are judged by their actions. Different kinds of Djinn have different roles. Some are wild and animal-like, while others are intelligent and plan tricks or attacks. In some accounts, they may even offer humans magical abilities, such as teleportation or various spells, but always at a cost. While sometimes they are said to enter our world through gateways opened by strong emotions, other times the gateways open through magic rituals, tarot cards, Ouija boards, or psychic readings. They might also be invited by disrespectfully visiting their places, or by seeking out magicians and listening to them for various reasons, such as harming others or causing discord. Folklore warns against dangerous rituals to summon spirits using special items or specific locations. These rituals are often depicted as risky and harmful, while some consider them the opposite way. It's a very common belief that Djinn can grant magical powers to people, but at a terrible price. Stories say the rituals involved in summoning Djinn include breaking taboos, staying in darkness, ignoring cleanliness, or even offering animals, or, in extreme cases, human sacrifices. Most rituals may include symbols, numbers, stones, and chants at specific times. Djinn are associated with darkness and hate light. They are most active at night and tend to favor deserted places like ruins, crossroads, forests, and deserts. Many of them are drawn to dirty places such as bathrooms, garbage dumps, or places of death and blood, like graveyards or slaughterhouses. People affected by Djinn or black magic might show signs such as sudden personality changes and loss of appetite or weight, seeing or hearing things that aren't there, miscarriages or difficult births and loss of interest in intimacy, acting overly obedient, or becoming obsessed with one person. Possessions may occur where a Djinn takes over a human body because of various reasons, including revenge, falling in love with a human, wanting to cause harm, or by being bound by a magician to cause harm. Signs of possession may include hearing voices or experiencing heavy nightmares, sudden strength or no reaction to pain, blackouts, memory loss, or fainting, poor hygiene, strange smells, overall bad appearance or seeking isolation, speaking in unknown languages, or scary changes in voice, black eyes, burn marks, or other physical changes. Prophet Solomon is famous for his control over the Djinn, a divine gift granted by God. His wisdom and the God-given authority enabled him to command them in tasks such as constructing grand structures, gathering treasures, and transporting heavy objects. Stories often describe Solomon using enchanted rings or seals to bind rebellious Djinn, ensuring they obeyed his commands. One day, King Solomon learns from a bird about the Queen of Sheba, who worships the sun, and sends her a message inviting her to believe in Allah. Curious, she travels to meet him. Before her arrival, he has her throne brought to his palace. Astonished by the display of the divine power, she accepts the truth. Some Islamic traditions suggest that Bilqis, the Queen of Sheba, was part human and part Djinn, which added to her mystique and unique status among rulers. The tales of King Solomon's rule remind us that while control over the supernatural can bring great benefits, it also comes with significant risks. Grimoires are ancient books said to contain magical knowledge, spells, rituals, and instructions for contacting or controlling spirits. While some were written as guides to spiritual power or hidden wisdom, they are often considered dangerous due to the entities they involve and the risks of misuse. The Lesser Key of Solomon lists 72 demons allegedly controlled by King Solomon, with their seals and rituals for summoning them. The Book of Abramelin outlines a demanding ritual to contact one's supposed holy guardian angel. The Grand Grimoire provides instructions for summoning supposedly high-ranking demons like Lucifer and forging pacts. The Picatrix is an ancient Arabic text blending astrology with magical practices, involving rituals that can attract chaotic forces if misused. Shams al-Marif offers complex instructions for summoning Djinn and performing esoteric practices. The Devil's Bible, a massive medieval manuscript, infamous for its illustration of the devil, and the legend that it was created by a monk who made a pact with Satan. Most grimoires come with strong warnings. According to tradition, mistakes in their use can open spiritual gateways that are hard to close. The risks include possession, bad luck, madness, or inviting spirits to cling to people or places. Whether taken literally or symbolically, these books remind us that seeking hidden power often comes at a price. Some of the well-known Djinn types in the Middle East are as follows: Shaitan, or Iblis, the leader of the evil Djinn. In Islamic tradition, he refused to bow to Adam and was cast out. Now he tempts humans away from goodness until the day of judgment. Married, proud, powerful water Djinn can grant wishes, but usually demand something in return. Ifrita are strong and rebellious Djinn who live underground or in ruins. Even though feared, they collaborate with magicians. Ghouls are night hunters that haunt graveyards and desert and feast on human flesh. Tall, dark, and terrifying. Hin, shadowy, mysterious beings, possibly older than Djinn, appear usually as animals such as black dogs or snakes. Jann said to be Earth's original inhabitants. Sometimes they appear as whirlwinds. Some of them might resent humans for taking over the world. Scylla, or fairy, as known in Europe, beautiful winged Djinn from Persian, Armenian, and Turkish lore, can be kind or mischievous. Djinn have been both feared and respected throughout history. In some places, people leave offerings to keep local spirits calm. We are most vulnerable when emotionally unstable, hurt, or overly curious. Once a Djinn enters someone's life, they are difficult to remove and may cause long-term problems. It's important to avoid any summoning rituals or occult tools and not seek their presence. Across many traditions, cleanliness and spiritual awareness are seen not just as habits, but as shields. Staying clean, both physically and spiritually, is believed to protect you from negative forces. Faith and connection to the divine are also powerful defenses, like meditating or praying. Trusting in a higher power grounds you in hope and strength. That trust acts as a light in the darkness, guiding you through fear, confusion, or temptation. World of the Djinn was inspired by a fictional book titled Book of the Djinn, which is featured in the PC game Djinn, the Forbidden Knowledge.